Yo, how's it going out there? Beautiful people of the world, of YouTube, whole wide universe. How's it going? How's everybody doing? I wasn't sure I was gonna make a video today because I've kind of been busy, just feeling terrible, really. Um, just kind of had a devastating coronavirus tragedy strike my family, I guess, within the last like 24 hours, so it's been pretty rough, but we're out here working on this 75 C10, see how everything plays out. But anyway, enough of that. We have this. I don't know if I showed a image of the engine before, but it was grimy. You couldn't even see the intake. It was full of mud and grime and grease. But we have a performer error block, high-rise manifold, and like what's the 600 series carburetor, and has chrome little valve covers and some headers. That's a better distributor than it came with, I think. According to the guy, this is a Corvette block. I really don't feel like going through the pain of verifying it is. According to my homie, an old man that hits me up all the time, my friend Cliff, this is a small block 350 because of the harmonic balancer is bigger. I haven't checked any numbers or anything, but I don't know if the heads are aluminum. I think they are. But yeah, it's pretty sick. It's kind of like uncovering a gem. This truck came with manual brakes and stick shift, so it has no brake booster. I love that. I would not mess with it. I need the cover for that windshield wiper motor. Maybe another one. I have a friend that has a stash of these parts, so I'm gonna go hit him up. Other than that, everything's pretty complete, and this is all solid. I'm gonna repaint it. Obviously, it's a little crusty, but it's gonna look pretty good once we're with it. It's a 4-speed on the floor, so that's one of the reasons I bought it too. It has a chrome. Oh, excuse me. It has a chrome timing cover, and it has or used to have. Oh my God, excuse me. I do certainly apologize. Just haven't been feeling well. I took some pills right now because I've had a lot of back pain, so it just made me feel like shit. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, it has chrome, a bunch of little chrome accessories. They painted that pump black, but it was chrome before. You can see I scratched the thing. I don't know if I should clean it. And also a pulley is chrome, and the alternator bracket's chrome. So it's a pretty nice little motor. Again, the guy said it came out of a Stingray, but it was a cheap truck. There's no way of verifying, so whatever. I had to take the carburetor apart and pretty much like do a shitty little rebuild. Just like a dingle ball rebuild and stuff, but it works good. It idles nice. Another big problem with it was that the ignition key cylinder is broken. And I don't know if you guys ever done this, but you have to take out the wheel, which had an aftermarket wheel, and those you can just pull out because that's aluminum little casing. So yeah, I did that instead of having to like press it out with the tool. But I usually make a little tool. I had one made, but I lost it. But I'm probably gonna make it out of this. I'm just gonna shorten the legs right here. I'm gonna cut them with a grinder enough to where I can put the nut on it. And then once you put it on, put the nut on it, it's gonna compress this spring back, and then I'm gonna take this ring out of it. They rent the tool at AutoZone to do it, but I can just whip it up real quick. And I have tons of these that I took out of the garbage at this industrial site. I saw this guy, which he's supposed to go and take him to a dump, and he was dumb. He would get money for it, but I guess he was lazy or whatever, so he was just dumping all the electrical components that they were supposed to like actually dispose of. So I just told him, "Hey, what's up?" And I picked up all of it, and then I got a bunch of cool aluminum brackets that I've been using over these years. Again, the dashboard's clean. It has original radio and AC units, not molested or anything, and I intend to keep it that way. And the dashboard's alright. I mean, they redid it in this carpet, and it looks okay, and I don't intend to spend money on it. So The only thing bad with it is that it has a cigarette burn right here, and I just noticed. That's terrible. It's just making me doubt the whole thing now. Anyway, I need to get a new bench seat that matches like the gray, which I was thinking of just acrylic blacking it, but I don't know. I'm running like a lot of ideas in my head. What if I resin it and fiberglass it since it's felt? And it's just gonna be a whole fiberglass the dashboard. I don't know what do you think. Leave in the comments below. And the door panels are alright. They used to be blue, they're black now. I'm gonna like hit them like with a. I'm gonna hit them with. It's gonna sound whack, but a lot of people are gonna be like, "You're gonna destroy them." But they have like texture anyway. But I hit them with the sandblaster like at low pressure, like just kind of like lightly. It won't fuck them up, I swear. And then I'll paint them with that vinyl only paint, and it'll work for a while, like a long time, better than how they were before, I swear. And I gotta paint these bottom door kicks also, but it's pretty complete. I need these lens vessel things for the back dome lights. The top is clean. This didn't have a rug, but I'm probably gonna order the carpet, get rid of that plastic. And then we come to the interesting part, which is kind of terrible. Okay, well, this truck has had work done to it. You see, it has the drip rails deleted, and it's been this nice gunmetal gray color, and it had a Corvette engine and everything. So I believe somebody had customized it. Sick. Slammed it to the ground. Did an extra job. Flip. You know what I'm saying? It had old air shocks with a valve, hand valve, and one that's going to the cab. Alright. However, I think somewhere down the line they sold this truck to somebody that was a jackass. That person was a jackass, and he collectively did a bunch of dumb shit that are gonna cost me more work that I was really prepared to do. But I mean, it's not that much. But first of all, if you see, he put coil springs inside those shocks. Those don't. They're not coilover shocks that he bought. He fucking tried to put some straight up front suspension coils back here, and they're so bad that you see how I ripped out of the plastic. So I'm gonna have a fucking time of my life taking them off. Probably just pry them off. So I gotta take those off on both sides, and then get rid of this spring hanger here, spring bracket here. If you can see, they went pretty berserk here with this, and that was to not allow this to go down. Instead of like, okay, so you bought a truck and it's too slammed, just undo the axle flip. You're gonna fuck up all this shit. Excuse my French, my front. Like, man, I really hope I don't offend French people. Fuck, I just don't know what to say nowadays, you know. But I'm really trying not to curse. Anyway, they even left all the wires from the MIG here. But yeah, they went and put this big plate, but they ruined the ear. No, I can't take the leaf spring off because this has to have play because it's part of the suspension, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be 6 rivets on both sides, and then I'm gonna do this bolt, which luckily is not welded because they actually threw some beads, some peanut beads up in the other side. So I'm gonna remove it from this bolt, and then I'm gonna have to get the ear and the bracket from this guy that has like a boneyard of square bodies. That's my friend. Yeah, I mean, him go a long way, but I'm gonna have to hit him up. He's actually the man that sold me this short bit here that's gonna go on there. This short bit, however, was a GMC short bit from a newer truck with dual tanks, which I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna cancel this door. I'm gonna weld it in and bodywork it. If you see the bed from the 75, it doesn't have a door. They changed it somewhere into the 80s. And the old truck, the old beds, they have a circle where the cap just screws into it right on the side of the bed. The rat ruts are just chilling, you know what I'm saying? I still gotta do a lot of work to it. I'll make a video about it tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, this bed has a GMC tailgate, but I'm gonna use the Chevrolet tailgate from that one. But I'm using this bed on. It's really clean. So I gotta do that to undo their fuckery, and then I'm gonna do a C-notch. But the C-notch is gonna just be one of those mild C-notches where you just cut it from right here, like the ones that they sell for the bolt-in brackets, because it's not gonna be. I don't want to cut into the bed or anything. It's gonna just be mild, but you know it is what it is. And after that, well, actually before that, I need to take the tank off, take the drive shaft off, take off all the lines here, which I'm gonna start doing right now. Probably by tomorrow, I have everything done, all the brake lines and stuff like that. And then I need to cut it 14 inches, leaving this front bolting hole, right? You see, this hole is the first hole, and this is the second hole, 2 bolts. This one's gonna get eliminated, and the 14 inches are gonna be somewhere along here. So we're gonna cut it from like right here to like right here, whatever 14 inches is, from here to here, because we need to give this some space for the ear, and we're gonna cut it right here. And once you join it, the new hole, this hole, is gonna be here now, and I just gotta drill it. On the other side, it's already made. And once you put it back together, it's gonna be 14 inches shorter, which is what the short wheelbase square body equals to. Follow? And from the back here, which I'm gonna end up having to do something custom because somebody was a jackass and tried to tow the truck from that cross member and destroyed it. But from the back, it's supposed to be 6 inches. However, most people that I've talked to and like some wise guys told me just to do 5 because it only really needs 5. So it's like 5 inches, and then relocate this cross member to the edge. However, I'm gonna cut it and make just one solid one, and then like box the frame off on it, because I'm not gonna run a rear bumper. I'm gonna run a roll pan. Yes, we're running a roll pan because it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It becomes more expensive to get a nice chrome bumper. And the nice chrome bumper that looks good, it's the one from the G20s and the G10s, which is the Vans, because it's a really nice, skinny, short bumper that like tucks in and looks really cool. Not down for this big ass bumper. I also have another. I don't know if you can see it somewhere there in the pile of parts. I have another C10 bumper there that has diamond plate, but I don't like it. Now, I got really upset because I hoard a bunch of things, right? So I can use them for later. And I know I had been holding a set of this deep dish rally wheels. These are, I think, off of the K20 and the Blazers, the K10s. Not K20, excuse me, K10s and Blazers, and they're wider because they're the 4-wheel drive ones. But if you can see the lip difference here, this one has like one single bump, and this one has like that same single bump, and then another additional fat bump. So I'm gonna run the same caps and beauty ring, but with this fat ass beauty ring that I have a set of this fat beauty rings that I've been holding for a few years, and then I'm just gonna paint the wheels the same color, which is gonna be black, like really nice glossy black again. However, I was pretty pissed because I looked everywhere. Like I looked through fucking 100 wheels, because I have a whole pile of wheels behind this building over here, and I don't have it anymore. The thing is that I had it on those Safari, those pie crust wheels. I used to have them on my Buick, and when I got a flat on this one and it got destroyed, it just stayed there, and the other one did hold air, so I used it as a spare for a long time. And now I'm trying to think where the hell is the last time that I used it, but I'm pretty sure it's gone, because like, you know, it's been like 10 years since I last messed with these, so Jesus. It kind of hurts like a lot. Like it's aggravating me. I don't even want to look at the goddamn thing right now for sure. It just sucks because like I knew I had the pair and I don't. And it would be perfect. Once I saw these, I'm like, oh, I have the wide wheels for the rear, obviously big and littles, because when it's slammed, it's going to be with these in the rear with a fat 50 series tire, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much is the update. This thing's looking pretty good. I think next time you see it, it's going to be cut in half for sure. I'm going to sandblast the frame, paint it black. I'm going to get rid of those ridiculous pipes and just have them straight off the header, like 3 feet long, like I like noise. And I'm going to go hunt for the small short wheelbase gas tank and those leaf spring bracket ears, a fender, a grill, because I hate these chrome grills that they put. I want an original one. I want an original one that says 350 on it right here. And I hate that one. I'm gonna put it up for sale on Craigslist. I was kind of happy that I got the clear lenses though, because when I had my 78, I hunted forever for the clear front signal turn lenses that came later. When you can run a yellow bulb, it looks real sick. I need a valence panel, if I can find one, and a hood. Just because this one gets the death crack here. You know how the C10 hoods do? And somebody drilled a hole to put one of those stupid ass ornaments and maybe an antenna. And the edge over here is all bit up. You see right here? It's catching up with this fender that's drooped in, which I also need a fender. So I need a fender, a hood. I can take care of that dent on the door, but if I can find the door and those suspension parts I told you, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Like I said, my friend has a score of parts, and see what he wants.